This week at Nugget Garage, we pull Kevo out of retirement. Well, welcome back to Nugget Garage. This week we've got Kevo out of its dirty old dark hole, and we're actually going to finally do something with it again. The last time we had it out, it did a head gasket or a ring land or something. It wasn't happening anyways down the cylinders because Scott pushed it too far irresponsibly.
Hey, maybe it wants a bit more timing, just a skosh, so I'll just sprinkle a bit more on there.
Just sprinkle. 127 mile an hour, so we actually picked a bit up. Well, I might have just made a little bit out too. Although there's like a little spray of steam coming up out of the catch can here, so... Oh, listen to it. Oh, she's done it.
Fair enough.
Why did you push the buttons?
Off camera, he actually had a gun to my head, but Dane's gonna go corn-fed boost. We've got an L67 that Chris went and bought with a 308, having a bogan weekend.
Yeah.
And Dane's gonna build.
Yeah, we're gonna put this top end onto an L67 bottom because apparently they've got better rods in them. And then we've got a cam package and head gaskets, valve springs, and all that kind of junk to go into it. And we'll probably steal your old turbo off your.
Oh, well, that's a Golden Nut 251R. That's expensive turbo with COVID tax. You want to pay for that?
We're going to steal the turbo.
That's
the old Supra.
That's a T4 flange too, not a T3, so you have to change that.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see some better numbers out of it. Yeah, as Scott said, Dane's gonna, from Corn-Fed Beast, he's gonna put all engine-y stuff together and make it a thing, and hopefully it'll go faster than 1080.
We're actually going to try and make it run 9s, whilst old mate down south was just realising that a 1J can run 10s stock. Yeah?
Yeah. Actually, he's doing cams now.
Is he?
Yeah. Huh. In the 1J. And he's got a better gearbox.
Could have done it with an A340 and stock cams.
Chase him with the van.
What did the Ute run? 1050, 133?
Something like that.
Stock?
Yeah.
Stock A340?
Stop ragging on him now.
Heavier car?
You're right.
Ultronic SMC, $200 ECU.
You right now?
I'm still going.
Yeah. All right, we'll pull this thing apart.
Yep.
Get into it.
I'll give him one thing though. He is putting some time in. He's still making content.
I'm unsure of gearbox out or just engine out. We'll pull the gearbox, I think, because otherwise we have to try and get to the belly. I think bolts under that crossover pipe. That'll suck.
Gosh. Kevo now has a dent in the door courtesy of a kid with a Mustang.
What?
Nothing.
Kevo. I like Kevo.
Kevo's sick. Max Dowy's in the car park. It's almost like I cared about it when I built this thing. It's not all that bad, really. It's cool.
Why do you hate on it? Are you just putting all this shit in the car?
Yeah, on the back seat that's not there.
I'll change that. I've got a whole spare rack now. Kevo's going to get aircon, I reckon. Not with the V6 though. God, that'd kill it.
13s with the AC on. 990 with the AC on.
Why is it intercooler pipe off down the bottom? Again. Why is it?
Oh no, Kevin would have gone 130 miles. His more elaborate collection of zip ties under there didn't work.
Disrespecting my world wheels.
They were mine once.
Yeah, but they're not now. They're mine. You know why? Because I paid for them.
I brought them into the country, they were mine.
I don't care.
Need water in there, eh? Oh, it's actually probably in the sump these days.
Poor old Kevo, he's had no love. Oh, I reckon you got at least half of it in the pan.
Why does the fucking radiator smell like dirty socks?
Because V6. I think there's scope for Kevo to be a drag challenge car.
You already have one.
No? What car have I got for a drag challenge?
Yeah.
It's got no cage. It's been booted. Goodbye. This one has a cage and mod plated for it. I'm gonna to have to go up to do the bottom clean for the dump pipe thing.
Can't go up because the giant wing.
It's going to make it really hard to get the motor and box out if you can't go up and undo engine
You
mounts
have to
and
open the door and let the world in.
stuff. I want to let the world in. I don't like the world. Pretty manky, isn't it?
It smells like the inside of a V6 Commodore after a night out doing skids.
Ordinary skids. Oh wow, it really does smell like dirty socks. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? Wow. That's stanky. Kevo, you dirty bastard.
You going under the sills?
I guess so.
Well, as Kevo had that much weight taken out, it's just going to fold in half.
It's a real possibility. I've just got under that like outrigger looking bit at the front.
Alright.
Or you reckon I should go further into the rail?
No, that'd be right. What could possibly go wrong?
Is it only going to be right because you don't give a shit?
It's fine.
We're pushing your car under this later.
Fine. Which car?
The Corolla.
Which one?
Either of them. The red one.
Okay, I haven't got it down to the point where I've got two red ones. Ready, set,
Right.
go.
That is fast. Holy crap.
Yeah, watch, it's only single phase too.
Wow, look at that van. Just look at it. Look at it. Look at it, van.
Oh,
Look at it.
there's your problem.
She's snatching in a second.
Someone welded the wastegate pipe to the dump pipe. Stop it from rattling, remember?
Oh dear.
Yeah, I can fix that. Bit of a zip, zip.
Oh, it's only a little baby weld.
Little belly pan for catching those pesky ground problems and stuff bearings in the water pump.
Right. Let it go, dude. You want to just be really careful? No, we shouldn't do that.
People say we don't do safety. Look at that. Full faith in the Buick. Not Buick.
Absolutely zero.
People think it was to collect oil, but really it was just somewhere to stash our YouTube millions.
I actually thought it was so when the oil came out, we could just put it back in the top.
Yeah, budget.
Because I'm too bloody cheap to pay them all.
I've got an intricate system, I call it, to put our oiler back in her at 3000. I like how various fluids come out of your holes when you undo the screws.
Yeah, well,
It smells like dirty sock water.
it's weird. That is actually weird. I don't know why it smells like dirty sock water.
Probably because there's ethanol in the cooling system.
Ah,
Gee.
wow.
Just the head gaskets and whatnot.
Wait, missed. Sick. Isn't that your good bath towel?
Yeah, I don't need to wash anymore. Nobody loves me. F it. Might as well be a stinky drunk. See the old fucking haul ass garage got a episode out. The old bird dog's running finished at the drag strip.
Oh, they took
can't-
it out the drag strip the other week.
Yeah, they kind of missed out on the whole everything in between.
Yeah.
At least we tell you about it a little bit. Bam, finished, here you go.
You
What?
do that all the time. You just like, oh, did you hit your head on something? Does it hurt?
Yeah, I did, it hurt pretty good too. It's pretty noisy, it must have a bad bearing in it, eh?
Just put the handbrake on for us, will you? Alright. And then?
All I'm going to do for roll racing, I think, is the Supra. I'm just going to do the next version.
What's the next version?
Short runner inlet,
Oh yeah.
Pulsar G42, 1450,
Yeah, right.
200 shot, like 1300 horsepower.
An ass.
That'll do.
200 shot.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Or at least a 175. See how bad the gearbox. Oh, look at that, it's still red.
Yeah. Sick.
Go, Jacko.
Is that rain?
Yep.
Good. I can't line my windows up in my van because it's a piece of shit and they've broken. Not even joking.
Free interior clean.
Hey?
I'll put the windows down in my truck too if you want. Makes you feel better.
I would. I'll do it.
Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can just Fonzie it and it'll just come down anyway.
Hey.
Hey. Nah,
Nah.
it's in there good.
You fixed it. What the hell?
Sometimes, unless you're driving on a really cold morning, then it just,
And it won't stay
then it
up.
just falls down. Remember how we couldn't find anything to fit this gearbox thread here, so we used like a brass fucking barb thing.
Ordinary thing.
Yeah, it was mint the whole time.
What's wrong with it?
Didn't even have bearing noise.
Leave that on there. It's awesome.
I will.
Oh, for God's sake, man, let it go.
Are they dash 10?
Oh, probably.
What the dude? There they are.
It needs all of it. Is that trans fan actually wired up? The cooler fan?
Come on, motherfucker.
There's a go.
Bit like that. Such a pleasure to work on this.
Come on, mate, don't be like that.
It's a fucking machine.
No need for the hatred.
Engine's relinquished. We're going to have to put the car down low and then get that turbo out and get it on a crane of such. Could possibly go wrong. Can you imagine if a customer came to get you to work on their car and then open their door into the side of your car and then move their car forward so they pretend it didn't happen
That'd suck.
and then expect you to finish their car in a timely manner?
That'd suck, hey?
Yeah. Oh, what happened with that guy?
Yeah, thanks, guy. And then?
Well, this should come off or makes me really itchy and get stuck or something.
Halfway there. Hey, we're almost there.
At least we can undo that clamp now. Watch that turbo doesn't fall down, hit that guard.
Slip joint should slip. That's good.
Well, the 85 could have stuck it in there.
I'd stick your hand in there, but no thank you.
Is it actually slipping on?
No, I don't believe so. I don't think there's any slip whatsoever.
Did it leak though? I bet you it didn't leak.
No, it did.
Anyway, so the turbo's going to come out when the engine lifts. So do you want to use your trucker skills to put something from there to there?
Sure.
Ah, the old double up. You need to jack it off enough to get this turbo out.
Why do I always got to jack it off?
Well,
You just sit there and hold the length. Ah, it's still a power steering line. Oh, I'm in. Really should extend these legs one day. There's still a power steering line on that.
like the gearbox cross member's still in there.
Oh yeah, that won't help. Oh yeah! Was that both sides?
No.
So you gonna do the other side yet? Yep. Sick. Gonna lose your hand? Feels kind of weird without a forklift, eh?
You got a bit of preload there, eh?
Sure. See?
Deal. Somebody has forgot a rather important step.
Is there a ground line or something that's
And two
earthing out on things?
And 2 battery cables.
Oh, yeah, sick. Oh, starter motor stuff. Yeah. Oh, they're still on there too.
What is it?
The vacuum lines to the waistcoat.
Oh yeah. We can pretend that I was waiting to get clearance for that.
Yeah, we were waiting for clearance for that because the camera's not on.
That same size Allen key is missing from all 3 sets.
It's almost like somebody doesn't ever put them back.
It legit is, like every single one. David span.
The span box.
Oh.
Sorry, Dave. Sorry, not sorry.
Dave's on holidays. What are you going to do about it, Dave?
Do that for a minute or something.
Oh, you want to do this?
No, I don't want to do it. Just hold on to the damn thing. Can't do both. Shit's going to fall down, eh?
Oh, it's scratching your pristine firewall.
I don't feel it.
Wait,
Shit.
I've got a feeling you also forgot to unplug gearbox wiring.
Maybe.
The thing is though, this is now a full manual valve body, so
So,
I don't know if we're actually using any of it.
let's not ruin it anyway.
Just gonna get my tool.
Gee, really?
Well, I can't get in the f***ing door because of the hole.
Ordinary door.
It's already dented anyway.
Oh, wow.
Hey, there's the world's best ECU in here.
What, the Cop Chip 7000
Yeah.
from Dazza? Are we clearing the front panel here with the sump? Is that clearing?
What is it? What is it?
Shit. It is now. Righto. Righto. Strength, duration, testing. What have we forgotten? Oh, there's an earth wire. No, it's off at the other end. It's just zip tied to there.
It's not actually an earth.
Well, what is it?
It's the alternator charge power.
Hey.
Doesn't matter, it's not there anymore. Sounds like a problem for another day. Can we just put like a non-shit engine in this thing?
Can we do a what?
A non-shit engine? Sorry, Dane.
No, it's Kevin. What? So
Look
you
at
want to put a JZ in it? It used to have a JZ.
This stock V6 has $25 each spark plugs in it.
Yeah, it's mint. Never. Oh, look at the ground.
Fucking massacre. Hey, look, if we adjust the band in this one, we've got to do it through the floor. Top of the tunnel. Hey,
Well, that sucks. Back a bit.
whoa, whoa.
Do you want to pick that up over, or do I just try and jack it up more? Can you go up, over and around? You good?
Yep. I got Knowles in the picture.
Take your nulls out. Don't be null. Oh. That didn't sound good. Oh, jeez. That didn't sound good. Not even scared.
What the hell?
Thank you.
Piss off, ghost. Remember when we just put this in?
Yeah, that was a shame.
Just one more page up.
Yeah, it's fine. Likes it.
Well, the interesting thing is that the intercooler pipe was off, so that could have been 130 mile an hour run, that last one.
Could have been. Maybe it blew it off in the last pass.
Was it 1080, 128?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That was its PB mile an hour, that's for sure.
Because it had 30 pounds of boost in it. 28
No, it
pounds
was
of
25, wasn't it?
plus gas.
25 pound
Yeah, it was, yeah.
and 25 degrees of timing.
Yeah.
Let's make it a square.
Yeah. It's only fair, isn't it?
All right, well, that's that junk out. Well, converter bolts and bell housing bolts. Stash the gearbox somewhere.
And skip pin.
Don't be like that. What did your truck run?
10.9.
What was
It's
it?
a fucking truck, man.
10.9.
There's a multiplication factor that you put into it because it's a truck. It's like 1.3 times as fast as that thing.
What's that? It didn't beat the V6.
The truck was hitting the boost cut the entire way. It's like, knock, 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 knock.
All right, well, that's it for this week. We got the motor out there. I've got an L67 motor. Obviously, that we're doing the bottom end in. They've got a bigger set of rods in them, apparently. Hoping that motor's pretty good. I bought that off a couple of blokes a while ago as a complete engine gearbox package. And we're going to put these heads and manifold and everything onto the L67 motor. The L67s have got injector ports in the heads. These ones don't, they're in the manifold. So that's why we're using them. I think there's something about using these heads on the L67 motors. Apparently they're better or something, I'm not sure. I don't know much about V6 junk because, well, it's V6 junk. So we'll get into that. I'm going to take it to Dane at Corn Fed Boost, so check him out. I think hopefully he'll have a video ready. If not, I'll just link it to the channel. It'll be like there or something. Anyway, I'll link that up somewhere, one of these top corners or something, and we'll get that motor, well, Dane will get that motor built for us. He's going to screw it all together and make it something decent. When we throw it in the hole, we're going to get the T51R Garrett turbo that used to be in Scott Supra when it was a 1.5J, and stick that on there, and the goal is to shoot for a 9-second pass. I think I'll have to probably put a handbrake in this thing just to try and get it off the line a bit better, because we don't have a trans brake in the box. So anyway, I'll load this into my van and put the other motor in there, and we'll take them and go and see Dane, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
You want to hear the most annoying noise in the world? Well, you can't because we blew it up.
This week at Nugget Garage, we're bringing Kevo out of retirement.
and we're going to see if we can find that squeaky bearing bad earth and that bend that's too close to the heat source.